Asia.
Which side do you want to get on?
I need some paper.
Is this a 30-minute or an hour?
30.
Okay.
You know I'm interviewing you Tuesday too.
It's
Tanya.
Tanya.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
That she's not gonna be there.
Oh, I didn't know that. She didn't tell me.
Like
Let me match the same. I know, right?
Like an R&B group.
You want pop chicks? Testing.
Yeah, they broke.
What's your names? Covered.
Looking. Covered by the blood.
Oh yeah.
Covered by the
Oh
blood.
yeah. Hence the Bible right here.
Right.
Y'all got alert real quick.
Okay, Monica, we just talking about
The Botillion.
the Botillion.
And we'll also talk about students applying for my school too.
Okay. Aren't y'all building another one?
We are. It's a $60 million edifice. Yeah, we can touch on that.
Can we talk about it?
Yeah.
$6 million.
60.
Oh, glory! Come on, 60!
Facility alone is $8 million.
Are you serious? Where is it going to be built?
It's going to be built between TJ Middle and Unseld.
Shut up. We can talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about it, honey.
Okay. When is it happening?
They're supposed to get contracts in January, and we're supposed to break ground by the end of the school year. They said the spring, but I'm saying the end of the school year.
Are you serious?
Yes.
And you get to build it out and do
And
all
I
the
believe it.
things?
No, this isn't.
It's your life.
Oh, yes. All the things. All the things.
She said,
Yes.
please
Yes,
be careful.
yes,
Be
yes.
careful,
I
ma'am.
forgot about that. Yes.
We got to find that out.
You're leaving to get all the building supplies
Yes.
to fix it up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to get all of that together.
Yes. Absolutely.
She said, oh, yes.
Okay. Okay, what's going on at Amped? Okay, and we're talking about Park Duval's.
Yeah. The $4.8 million grant that we got from Jeff Bezos.
And what's her name?
Yeah.
Michelle Stanford. What's her name?
Mackenzie Scott. Yeah. And the exciting things that we bring to the West End West
He's allowed us to be able to grow. He's allowed us to be able to
That is
represent.
wonderful.
He's allowed us to make the church really shine, to make the church look more like Jesus.
Let's talk about that up first.
Oh, I know.
Yes. We're live.
We're live. All the
friends.
things. All the things.
Yes, we are live.
All the things.
Yes.
All the things.
Yes. We'll definitely do that off record.
All the things.
Because the church belongs to Jesus.
Hilarious.
So sick of it.
Well, this smells like tequila at the station.
Yeah,
You smell that? You know?
Yeah.
What?
The hand sanitizer.
I will build my church, but he also not only built it, he grows it, he sustains it, and every day he blesses it. You know why I know
Okay,
this?
we'll talk
Because
about
he
that.
blesses me every day, and he'll bless you also.
So,
Give him a
live.
chance.
Oh, yes, I'll go live too. Oh, yes.
Heal the land.
Wait, I didn't go live. I just.
We've had another gorgeous day in the Lord. I am so thankful. I am so grateful that God continues to make a way out of no way. I'm so
Also going to
thankful.
touch up on the TV show debut.
Okay. TV
The
show.
executive producer of CEO allows us, as we move from WBKI away.
Oh, shut up. That's dope.
Come be with us. Let's get together at 9:30 in the morning. I will do my very best. The that God has given to me to teach this lesson tomorrow at 9:30.
That's
Tomorrow
all.
is our communion
I like
day,
this angle.
so stay around with us and let's enjoy communion together. Let's do this as often as we think about him or remember him. And that service starts at 11 o'clock. We only
Who
have
is
the one
that speaking
service
now?
on tomorrow.
I have no idea.
Continue to think about God in every single way.
He records his show
Continue
at
to be
home.
like the
Oh,
older
okay.
people used to be when they would say that if he woke me up this morning and started me on my way, continue your walk with him. And again, as we think about this particular week going in on Tuesday,
I ended up
it's
buying
election
this thing
day.
fucking
Do
over in the
not
corner.
fail
Yeah.
to vote. Do not fail
Now
to
it's
vote.
mine over here.
There's some people that are with destroyed
Mine
I'm about that
families
little-
every time that we have an election. There are people who are poised to get elected
I don't
that
care about
destroy gains. And remember this.
Hey, Tara Dwayne. Hey, Tara
All
Dwayne.
skinfolk ain't kinfolk. Amen. God
I
bless you.
think mine's getting that glare out the window.
Oh, yeah.
In the light.
Somebody come look at that.
I know y'all got to get amped up. What we not gonna do is sit here and be quiet.
Today is the last day for early voting. The polls close at 6 p.m.
I might
You
go
may
today.
vote at any of the 10 designated locations.
The voting,
To
the
find
early
the early
voting.
voting location,
The line's going to be insane.
LOU
The governor race.
NAACP.org. That's LOU NAACP.org.
I'm
I know,
playing.
but for what?
No problem.
Oh, this is the governor race.
Yes, this matters.
It does, don't
It
it?
matters.
matter.
Yeah.
Call the NAACP.
When's the actual day?
It matters for the
Tuesday?
sake of my school. It matters.
You need information
Come
on
on
early
now.
voting or need a
I gotta get my address changed so I can get my new polling place.
776.
I'll just go to the old one because I haven't changed my address on my license.
Encourages you to lift every
I haven't changed mine either. I missed my
and
passport.
vote. Voting is the
Mine is on
only way to
Indiana
make
for
your
the sake of
voice heard
Listen.
insurance.
and counted.
Not that we online.
Property. I own all the properties, honey.
Come
I
on.
can use it. I can use the
I know
address.
it's right. I know
Come
it's
on,
right.
properties.
Yes.
Bop, bop, bop. And woo! Y'all better get amped up. What is happening here?
I slept 10 hours last night.
So
I'll
you
be all
should
right
be
when the camera
resting.
goes on. Yes, I did. I overslept.
I'll be this somewhere that week.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Amped Up. I am your host, Erica Denise, and I am so excited to be back in the building once more. And again, we have a wonderful show lined up for you today. Listen, I am so amped up because I woke up this morning. Glory! Oh, stayed on Jesus. You under-
We got the bass over here.
right. Come on. Amen. Amen.
Chicken wine.
Listen. Won't he do it? Y'all, listen. It feels so good to wake up and be like at peace. You know what I mean? Like you're not, everybody knows that I've lost some siblings recently in the past 18 months. And it's just been a real struggle here lately. You know what I mean? Just waking up and being sad all the time. And so I made up in my mind last week. I said, no more sadness. That if I can control it, I'm going to try to snap out of it real quick. And so I woke up this morning and I was happy. All the things it was good. Yes, it was good. And so I really want to embrace the Christmas season coming up because last season I did not do anything for Christmas at all. Like it didn't even happen in my book. Okay. So I wanted to put up my Christmas tree. When you putting yours up?
Well, I have mine in the box in my living room right now.
Right.
So I already have my fall tree up. My fall tree has been up since the end of September. So yes.
We just forgot
What is
all
a
about
fall tree?
Thanksgiving. What's going on?
I know that's what I said. The
What
day
is
after
going on,
Thanksgiving, I
lady?
was gonna put it up.
But Monica said today.
That's what I don't know. What is a fall tree?
It has pumpkins, leaves, acorns.
But it's the Christmas tree.
It's the Christmas tree, but you put fall decor on that.
Shut
tree.
up.
It's a fall tree.
Wow.
Something
I'm
different.
gonna do
It's
that.
a
Yeah.
fall
I
tree.
can't
So
wait till
I
I get
could
to that next tax bracket.
Listen.
I can't wait.
So I could go ahead and put my tree up and just put the fall stuff on,
Mhm.
like Thanksgiving, harvest time stuff.
And then
I'm
do
putting
you-
my Christmas tree up this weekend though. That tree is out for me to put up. So I'm gonna have my fall tree at the base of my stair, and then my Christmas tree is gonna be my living room.
I love it.
Mm.
I want to get into the season. Listen, I'm ready for In My Mind.
Come on now.
You know it's not right. It is not the Christmas season until you hear that for the first time.
Right.
For real.
Yes.
I'm ready for Rudolph, Frosty, all of the
All of that
things.
stuff. All of that good stuff.
Yes.
Little
I love
drummer
it.
boy.
Mhm.
I'm
Rum,
listening.
bum, bum,
Bum.
Y'all excuse us. We are in the season.
Listen, in the season, in the spirit, I just want to be joyful and grateful for all of the things that God has brought me through, brought my family through, and I'm just expectant for what's to come.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm so excited. Anyway, I'm amped up because the AMP team had the honor of exploring the brand new culinary haven, The Shop, One Stop, co-founded by our very own RTBI alumni, the talented chef Aaron Williams, also known for Chicago's Jerk Tacos. Located in West Louisville at 30th and Jefferson, The Shop One Stop is a dream kitchen for chefs, caterers, bakers, food truck owners, and aspiring hospitality professionals. Their state-of-the-art health-regulated kitchen offers affordable monthly rates, turning culinary dreams into reality. Aaron's journey is a testament to the incredible potential that our RTBI program unlocks for Black entrepreneurs in West Louisville. Aaron, we are so incredibly proud of your journey. Keep pushing the boundaries. We got us. Listen, how amazing is that?
That is pretty nice.
So if you want a
That is.
space, if you're a caterer or a chef and you want a place to practice your culinary skills, you can hit Aaron up.
A legal place.
A
Because
legal
we have
place.
A lot of, we have a lot of kitchen restaurants around the city.
Exactly.
Kitchen
Selling
restaurants
plates.
Into a legal space.
Exactly.
And a real business. Come on, people.
Listen,
Come on now.
you can have a real legit business. Okay. Amped is also incredibly proud of the partnership that we have with Cassandra Harris Gray and her team at Creative Spirits Behavioral Health. And she is a mental health advocate. And listen, when I was in the RTBI incubator program, it was mandatory that you saw somebody about your mental health, because you cannot be an entrepreneur if your mental health is messed up. You know what I mean? You have to be present, and you have to be alert, and you have to show up. You know what I'm saying? And so I love that the Russell Tech Business Incubator requires that everybody involved in the incubator get some type of mental health services. And so Cassandra Gray and Creative Spirits Behavioral Health is the team that is providing that. And so it looks like they had a workshop last week. They talked about emerging leaders and that they are constantly becoming. We set emerging goals for each business. And we are coming to take over as we continue to emerge. And I absolutely love that. Shout out to Dr. Gray. We also want to shout out Vashti, one of our staff members, for her remarkable achievement in becoming part of the Leadership Louisville Ignite class.
Nice.
Isn't that dope?
Awesome.
Okay. You know, that is a wonderful program.
It is.
It is. Did you do it?
I haven't done it.
I haven't
I've seen a
either.
lot of great women that have gone through
I
it.
have too. All right, y'all. The voice that you all are hearing right now is none other than Dr. Hey, Monica. All right. Hunter.
Glory be to God.
Dr. Hannah is in the building, y'all, and she is the principal of W.E.B. Du Bois Academy. And I do apologize for putting school on the flyer.
That's
I should have looked it up.
That's
But
I scan it anyway.
W.E.B. Du Bois Academy. And how long have you been there?
This is my second year. as
Your
principal.
second year as
The
principal.
school, yes.
So you are here to talk about the Botillion that you all have coming up.
Yes.
So tell us about it, ma'am.
Alrighty, so I'm so excited about our Botillion, which is scheduled for November 18th at 5 p.m. at the Kentucky Center for the African American Heritage. The Kentucky African. Excuse me. But anyway, it is our middle school to high school rites of passage ceremony. So we have we selected 27th graders last year who decided they want to be a part of this very intense program, very intense rehearsal and practice schedule, to perform 3 dances for our Botillion.
Mhm.
And so we partner with Roots 101. Lamont Collins is going to be our host for that
Love
evening. It's
Lamont.
gonna
Love
be amazing.
Lamont.
We
Yes.
also have a couple of wonderful speakers, surprise speakers that we have. And our school has banded together to get donations from the community. And the big part of, or the big reason why we're doing this is because at the inception or the inaugural year of our school, we had a flood of donations from all over the city, the state, and then we hit the pandemic.
Mm.
And so we were new, we were fresh, we were vibrant. Everyone was excited about this school that is Afrocentric and designed for Black and brown males, because a lot of times they're lost in the sauce in the regular schools.
Mhm.
They're just numbers, but we know every student's name and they are somebody within our space. And
Yeah.
they're safe. That's a safe space for them
Absolutely.
to soar academically, behaviorally, and socially. But over the course of the pandemic, a lot of the donations ceased. And we promised the community a lot, and the community promised us a lot. But over the course of that time, the donations ceased, and we don't have the funds that we did have at the initial during the initial year to make good on the promises that we have for the community. So we've invited our previous donors, and it's another opportunity for community members that don't even know about Du Bois Academy. So it was really big and really vivacious at the inception of the program, but that has also faltered a little bit because new gets old.
Yeah.
And so we want to get back out there in the community, let them know that we do exist. And we did make promises for our students who sometimes don't even get outside of their neighborhood to see the world, literally see the world. So we're
Yeah.
planning trips outside the state, outside the country. And the Botillion is going to be the crux for the foundation for our school, and making sure that we have the donations that we need to make good on our promises. So even
Okay.
if you can't attend, you can still donate.
I was gonna say.
towards the
Love
cause.
it.
So this is a whole fundraiser. To explain it again, you're raising money to do what?
Make good on our promises. We promised the community that we would allow our students to explore the city, outside the state, outside
got
the
it.
country, and give them the same opportunities that they have at other schools. So we have only been in existence for 6 years now.
Mhm.
And so when you put us against a Male or Emmanuel or an Eastern or other schools who have alumni that give thousands of dollars every year for their athletic
Right.
programs, for other programs, we don't have that. And
Mhm.
so we're really leaning on our Black and brown brothers and sisters around the community to sow into our school. And not just that, but we want our allies to see that this is good ground.
Mhm.
And if we do our job well, then our scholars will be community leaders
Absolutely.
in a couple of years. So that's
Absolutely.
our goal.
So where can we donate?
You can go to Roots 101, their website.
Mhm.
You can purchase a table for the Botillion for $350, a ticket for $50, or you can give a donation. And so there are different levels of donating that way. You can also write a check to Metro United Way,
Mhm.
and the check will be written to Metro United Way, but you would want to put W.B. Du Bois Academy in the memo,
Mhm.
because we have a special account with them that doesn't have all the red tape. So we do love all of the security measures that we have with our district, but when we want to do something with our kids really quickly, we can use those funds from Metro United Way.
Right.
And it's clear funds for us to use strictly for our students.
Okay.
So you can also donate to Metro United Way, and just make sure the memo says W.B. Du Bois Academy.
Got it. So a table is $350. A single ticket is $50.
Yes.
And then if you just want to make a donation and not come to the Botillion, you can go to Metro United Way,
Mhm.
write a check to Metro United Way, or go to Roots
Roots
101.
101, yes.
Okay.
So the tables include 8 seats. So you get
Okay.
a little bit of a discount if you purchase a table as opposed to a ticket.
Okay. I love it. So you all please support Monica and W.E.B. Du Bois and the boys there. Listen, when I was there last year doing a
Mhm.
residency, I fell in love with those kids.
Mhm.
And they are absolutely brilliant kids.
They are.
And they are being slept on. And so
They-
we
they
need
really
to do
are.
all of the things that we can to empower them, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and help them get to the vision
Yes.
that W.E.B. Du Bois, is it Du Bois or Du Bois?
So it's Dubois.
Oh, come on.
But
Dubois.
what had happened
What
was,
happened?
when Du Bois came out of slavery, he wanted to own his name.
Mm-hmm.
His slave owner named him Dubois
Mm-hmm.
after his slave owner, and he said, I'm going to make my own name.
Come
And so
on.
he pronounced it Du Bois. So I have a hard time saying Du Bois because I know it's pronounced Dubois.
Mhm.
But since that's his legacy, that's what we're following after. So it's
Okay. Du Bois.
it's Du Bois.
And I've been saying Du Bois.
It's actually Dubois. Yes.
Okay.
It's a French name. So
Okay,
So is it Louisville or Louisville?
Louisville.
Louisville.
Okay. I said that.
Mhm.
Louisville.
Y'all heard it.
Okay, so tell us, what is a battalion?
A battalion is an African rites of passage from boyhood to manhood.
Mhm.
And the reason we chose 8th graders is because they're going to be in high school. So right now we only have 11th grade. So typically a battalion is for 11th graders going into their senior year because that is their rites of passage into real adulthood.
Mhm.
And so we are focusing now on 8th grade to freshman year. But next year, we've already decided that we're going to utilize 5 juniors and 5 seniors. They're going to, I don't want to give it all away. It's going to be one this year. But next year's going to be a whole production. It's
So
gonna be
wait, is
amazing.
this okay? Is this a dance? Like, are they going to invite girls from Grace James?
Yes. So
That's
there are
what I
going to be some
figured.
girls from Grace James there. There
Okay.
are also girls that are not a part of Grace James, but they are our sister schools. So we try to
Mhm.
include them as often as possible. So they've been in a very rigorous rehearsal schedule since August.
So is it
And,
ballroom dancing, like
honey,
with the big
so-
dresses and the
so-
tuxes?
That is the traditional
Uh-huh.
theme of a battalion, but we're Afrocentric.
Okay.
So Sir Troy Bell. is
Oh
the one-
Lord, I
Yes,
don't even.
yes,
Oh
yes.
God.
He is the one that is coordinating.
I listen. I already
And,
know.
honey, it's an Afrocentric
Of course.
battalion. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're going to come, make sure that you wear your best formal African attire.
Come
Because
on.
we are bringing it. We are bringing it. Okay.
Yes. All you had to do was say Troy Bell, and I already knew. I already know the over the topness that's
Yes.
getting ready to happen.
Yes. Yes.
Troy Bell is ridiculous.
He's a genius. He's a genius. I saw his Christmas card the other day. I said, "Look at him, looking like he's looking." Come on, Troy.
Listen.
Come on, Troy.
When I tell you I love Troy
I
Bell.
love him.
All right, so we need students, right? So we want students to apply to the school.
Oh, yes. So application, the application process opens for JCPS on this Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you all to know that we are targeting Black and brown males. We are also focusing on our Hispanic brothers. So if you have a student who's between the 5th and 11th grade right now, and they're Black or brown, we really encourage you to apply. Now, the school is open to everybody, but the curriculum, the framework that we follow with
Mhm.
instruction, patterns after the experience of Black and brown boys. And so the reason why we're targeting Hispanic boys this time is because they're part of the African diaspora and they're
Mhm.
often forgotten about.
Mhm.
And so they have a space in Afrocentricity as well.
Mhm.
And so we do have some partnerships with Hispanic organizations like La Casita and places of
Mhm.
that nature to try to get them to come on board with the school as well.
Mhm.
But the difference between Du Bois and other middle and high schools in the district is we cater to the needs of our students.
Mhm.
And we still have the same trauma that other schools experience. I just went to a
Mhm.
funeral of one of our students'
Oh,
little
wow.
brother who died suddenly last week. And, you know, we've had a couple of other deaths just this week. And so we have a lot of wraparound services. So not just this is who you are as a king in this space, but when you leave out of this building and you have to experience your trauma, we have supports for that as well.
Yeah.
And so no matter if it's someone who is a valedictorian or valedictorian ready or a student who is struggling, we have a space and a safe place for each of those students.
I
And
love
we
that.
embrace all of them. We know
Yes.
every student is like, where everybody knows your
Your
name.
name.
They are somebody in our school. Yes. So please apply.
I
Please
love that.
apply.
So the application process opens on Monday.
This Monday, yes.
And where can they go? Jefferson County
We
Public
have
Schools?
the basic application like every other every other school. So if you go to the JCPS website, you can just apply that way. But make sure that you put our school as your first choice
Mhm.
because when you apply, we get the first choice batch first. And so we filter through those students, and we have only a certain number of slots for tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3.
Mhm.
Tier 1 is good academic behavior and attendance. Tier 2 is 2 of the 3, and then tier 1 is 1 of the 3. So if you don't put us as your first choice, then your spot may be filled with somebody that put us as their first choice. So put us as your first choice first, and then hopefully we'll see you next
Mhm.
year.
Okay. So we have 2 more minutes for you, Monica. And on this show, we like to talk to leaders in the community and business owners, entrepreneurs, and all the things, right? And everybody can see the glory from people's efforts, right?
Yes.
So we don't want to talk about the glory. We like to talk about the struggles.
Mhm.
So what has been something that has been difficult for you to navigate as a principal?
when you have a huge vision and you're rallying the troops, and there are certain troop members of the troop that don't fall in line or don't follow the vision, that's difficult. So trying to figure out how can you move this entire ship when you have intricate pieces that are jumping off ship or jumping overboard, because they also need to be safe and they need to be saved as well. So how do I build my capacity as a leader and be completely inclusive, even when there are naysayers that are supposed to be a part, because you cannot grow if you don't have people pushing back.
Period.
So you have to embrace those pushbacks and try to get over that pushback while including everyone. So how do you move quickly and include everyone? That has been a struggle for me, because I know where we can go. I know where we're going.
Yeah.
And it's just getting everyone that has jumped off the ship or is on the ship and saying, no, let's jump off, getting them all on there to see, yes, we are going to be great. And we are, I mean, we talked about this a minute ago, but we're building a $60 million edifice. But right now, if you're in the building that was somebody else's and somebody else's and somebody else's, and you don't see the building yet, how do you know that that's where we're going when you've had those disappointments?
Yeah.
So that has been a difficult thing, but we're getting it together. And you know, the first year is always the worst year in teaching or in leadership as a principal, whatever. Then after that, when people actually see what's happening, they do get on board. So that's what I'm experiencing now.
The buy-in. Yes. I love what you said. You can't grow without pushback. That is good. Put that on a shirt. We're gonna put that on a shirt. So don't just skate past that $60 million edifice. What's happening here?
So we just had our final meeting with our architectural design team. It's already been approved by the district and the state. So we will have our own $60 million edifice.
Come on.
$8 million of that $60 million is going directly to athletics. So we're going to have the state of the art, everything for all of our athletes. We're going to be able to put our program up against Manual, up against St. X, up against Trinity.
Come on.
Don't play with us. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. And it's going to be the most beautiful building within the district. So very modern, natural patterns, natural materials. It's going to be amazing.
I love it. So we'll have to have you back to talk more about that when you start to break ground. Y'all, the other voice that you all have been hearing is Mr. Juan Hustle Lambert. None other than the man with the plan.
The man with the plan.
How are you? You are the marketing director for Park Duval Medical Center.
Correct.
And you all just received a $4.8 million grant from Mackenzie Scott. So who is Miss Mackenzie Scott?
She's the billionaire philanthropist. She's the ex-wife also of Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon.
Woo!
Each year she goes around giving about $250 million of her money away, and
of his money away.
We ain't gonna get messy.
Keep
No, but she goes around just pretty much giving back her money to communities and organizations around the country that could use a little bump. And this year, Park Duval is one of those centers. So we're definitely thankful for everything that she's given us and other organizations like ours across the country.
Absolutely. I love that she is giving back. So what is Park Duval planning to do? Can you talk about that?
Oh, yes, we can. We're actually going to be investing into our dental department, our behavioral health, because mental health is a huge challenge in our community. And also we're in talks of developing a farmer's market for the west side of Louisville, the west end of Louisville. It's going to be directly across the street. Well, I'm not going to give out that information where it's going to be located. But yeah, new stores coming to the west side.
I absolutely love that. And so you're under the leadership of Dr. Swanee Jett. So let's shout out the CEO.
Dr. Swanee Jett. Right there, man. Over my past year, just working underneath him, he's like been a guiding force. I don't think he realizes it outside of my professional career, but in my personal life. The guy's just an awesome guy to be around. So shout out to Swanee, man. I know you listening, Swanee.
And it ain't nothing like having great leadership, because when you can follow somebody that has a vision, it makes life easier. You know what I mean? And you can buy into what it is that they're wanting to do. And so it sounds like Park Duval is doing wonderful things for the community. So let's walk us through the services that we can get at Park Duval Medical Center.
What can't you get from Park Duval? We got a pharmacy, behavioral health, adult health, women's health, pediatrics, dental, WIC, whatever you think of that your family, your loved ones need, we can offer it. If we can't offer, we definitely have community partners that we can get you in touch with. So Park Duval, we offer it all. We have 7 locations, 5 in neighborhoods, and then 2 more locations in Central High School and PRP High School. So yeah, we're expanding, and I see more expansion coming soon.
I absolutely love that. And I didn't know that you all had that many locations.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Russell neighborhood, Park Duval neighborhood, Newburgh, Eminence, Taylorsville. Those are the 5 community-based organizations.
really,
Yeah,
that is amazing. So you have several different facilities for people to go to. So it's not just, you're not just limited to the West End
Correct.
of Louisville.
correct.
They're scattered all around the city.
Yep, all around, pretty much all around Kentucky. And one thing, one historic fact about Park Duval, the center itself gave in the state of Kentucky in Louisville its first ambulance service. And a lot of people don't realize the history of it. Like the magnitude of
know
Park
that.
Duval. Like a year ago when I took the opportunity after I did some research, I'm like, this is a historic organization. So to be able to align my skill set with this organization, it's like God calling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So another God calling
Yeah.
for you is you are stepping into a major position.
Yes.
And there is a huge announcement. Well, it's already been announced, but
Yeah.
something that is happening on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. Tell
Yeah,
us.
so we're moving our TV program. CEO Live Talks with Dr. Swanee J. He talks with community area leaders, CEOs about things that could benefit not only the west side of Louisville, but just Louisville in general. So we're moving the TV program to Wave 3 starting tomorrow.
Woo!
Yeah, this
In a
is
prime time spot.
prime time, right before all the games and everything kick off. So prime time spot. This is historic for all FUHCs across the country. And I think that's why
FUHC. What is that?
federally qualified health centers
Okay.
across the country. So this is a huge honor. Can't do it without our community partners, all of our staff, our C-suite, just everybody tied that part about it made this happen.
Yes. And so you're the executive producer for this TV show,
Correct.
CEO Live Talks.
Yes. Being just being around. I got to shout out Dr. Swanee J. I got to shout out Fred Reynolds. Fred
Yes.
Reynolds, in my opinion, is the best videographer in the state of Kentucky. The man does it all. I do a lot in video, but that man he knows how to make it look ready for TV.
Yes.
That's that guy. So big shout out to Fred Reynolds. But we got our first interviews with Ivan Green. He just got honored the
Mhm.
Hall of Famer, University of Louisville. So he's going to be our first interview tomorrow. And within that 30-minute slot on Wave 3, we're also going to be highlighting the services and resources that we provide at Park Duval.
I
So,
absolutely love
yeah.
that. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
On
Thank
both
you.
the grant and the TV show.
The shimmy dance. Got the shimmy.
Come on.
The shimmy.
So let's talk about some of the struggles that it has been being
Yeah.
a marketing director, because you came from radio and TV.
Right.
That was your career path, and then you switched and pivoted into marketing.
Yeah.
So what are some of the struggles that you have experienced being a director? of
Man,
marketing?
some of my early struggles. All right, a little bit about the backstory. Radio, TV, 21 years in that, and went through an ugly divorce. Lost my younger brother to a drug overdose. Trying to find out who I was after radio and TV and after entertainment. That was harder than the actual struggle of being a marketing director, because I didn't realize for 21 years I was already doing that for myself. I was just doing it for myself, so I had to turn around and have to learn how to do it for an actual organization, a whole entire community. So being able to step into that light, man, it's nothing but God.
Yeah.
I never got. I didn't realize I had the skill sets all this time, and here they are. They just flourishing.
Come on here.
Hey. Yeah.
So what do you like most about being a marketing director?
Man, just interacting with community partners.
Mhm.
Yeah, showing them that it's different ways to skin a cat. Like it's just you can do a lot of crazy, impressive, inspiring things with the limited resources that you have. You don't have to go out and spend $1 million to do something that's gonna only make you $10. Like
Right.
it's different ways to put messaging out there. It's different ways to bring organizations, sponsorship opportunities on the table. There's different ways to do it.
Mhm.
So being a marketing director at this chapter of my life, it's like the perfect storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you tapped into AI yet?
Oh, of
With
course
your
I have.
marketing?
Come on now. Come
Listen,
on now.
isn't it a
I'm
game
tech guy.
changer?
I'm a techie.
It's a
Like,
whole game changer.
Yeah, I'm a techie, so I'm ahead of all that tech stuff. I'm on Mashable every single morning on my phone, seeing the
Listen,
latest tech trends. So I'm all about AI.
I was afraid of AI when it first came
Oh,
out.
I'm still
'cause
afraid of AI.
listen,
Yeah.
it can be a little scary, but if you utilize it the right way, and that's with anything, if you do it the right way, it could be very beneficial. When I
Yeah.
tell you, like, my productivity has amped up almost 100%
hmm
using AI in my business.
Yeah.
Like it is a whole game changer.
No, it is. It is. One day that AI is gonna be like, hey, we don't need Erica Denise.
I'm gonna run your whole business for you.
And
Okay?
you're paid to do
And
it.
you're done. We don't need you anymore. You all, thank you so much for being here. We like to play a game called Rapid Fire. So don't think too hard. Just say the first thing that comes to your mind, okay?
Yeah.
Monica, who is your hero?
My grandmother.
Juan, same question.
You.
What?
Yeah, you've been through a lot.
You say me?
Yeah, you.
All right, all right.
You've been through a lot.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
It's getting warm in here. It's warm in here. Okay. All right.
Oh my God.
Somebody's on the next show. Next
Oh my God.
week. Same guest next week.
What's wrong with you? Second question. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go, Monica?
Hawaii.
Same question. Juan.
Please answer right.
Please.
To your house. Forgive me. Erica's my friend in real life, y'all.
What
We're
are
not
they
gonna
doing
tell
to
anybody
me?
else's show.
Honestly, though, either probably Dubai or the Maldives.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Maldives before Dubai.
Last question. If you could be anybody in the world, who would you be?
Me.
Okay.
Same question.
Definitely me. I'm pretty dope.
I love it, y'all. We'll be back next week, same time, same station. Bye.
Now for those off-air questions.
I cannot. What is wrong with y'all? Let me get off of this live.